Hello.
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
not much, dude.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. So, you talk about Ukraine, yeah?
Sure. We can talk about Ukraine,
Where are you from first?
the USA.
The US, okay. Haven't I seen you here before, no?
Maybe.
I'm on Omegle often.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
So probably. Are you in Ukraine?
No, I'm
Where
in
are you from?
Russia.
Oh, okay. Cool. Um,
Okay.
um, are you a big supporter of Russia?
Yes, as every Russian should be.
Okay. Okay. Um, do you think like do you think you're being fed a lot of propaganda?
Who? Me?
Russian citizens specifically.
Uh, how should I answer this? Yes, just as any other
Yeah.
any other nation.
Yeah, all I mean by that is like I feel like Russia's a little less sly with it. Like America can push some dumb shit, and half our people will believe in it, or more than half. Um, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. For example, like there was footage going around of dead, just like dead civilians in Ukraine and shit like that, and people just like look like they had their hands tied before they died, like straight execution style. And people were saying like these bodies were staged, or Russian people were saying, or like Russian politicians were like this was all staged, or like those bodies weren't real, or stuff like that.
This could be. And have you seen the video of Russian prisoners, Russian captive soldiers with their hands tied behind their back and they
No,
getting shot in the leg? And another video
yeah, I
like,
mean, I've seen ones where they're getting stabbed in the eyes with
yeah,
knives.
stab, yeah, and
Yeah,
Colombian neckties and
yeah. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and defend like one side and be like, oh, it's righteous, but uh, I don't know. I just dislike the blatant or the blatant like or I don't know what should I call it, a just a move like that Russia makes is just uh it seems a little out of touch. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of the fact that I don't know. I don't think he took it in consideration how much help Ukraine would get or how much help they would receive. Do you think I'm wrong, or do you think he considered that?
uh, by he, you mean Vladimir Putin, yeah?
Yeah, that and like I guess his other like advisors.
Oh, okay. Personally, I think he did consider that,
Okay.
and that's why he's targeting. I mean, the Russian military is targeting railway stations and electrical substations and bridges.
Yeah.
It's always being done in order to
Break more
break
means of break the chain of
break the chain of
transport.
supply. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
If I get what you're saying. Um. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't
But
know. I just don't. I just don't. I personally don't like blatant acts of war like that in modern day. I think we're past that as humans, and that's just my opinion.
okay.
But
Well, at
like,
least you express your opinion in a civil way. You didn't say f this, f that.
yeah,
You didn't threaten to kill me like one guy once threatened to kill me. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's also the fact that a lot of there's also a weird group of Americans like at a certain age group, like older than significantly older than I am, more
mm,
towards like the Cold War area. They're like the spread of communism. We can't let these Russians in, or we can't let these Russians do what they want. Like I don't know. There's still that little essence in
yeah.
America where people are like Russians, communists, evil.
Mm.
Um, so
Well, surprisingly, the guy who threatened to kill me, that he was like in his mid-20s to early 30s, and he said like,
Interesting.
he said, I hope I meet you and I will like kill you, like yeah. And he was not old, he was like maybe late 20s, like early 30s. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think that's pretty wild to think that
Mhm.
you're born in like the 90s and still think that type of way. Um,
Mhm.
like, that's just not my way of thinking, man. I'm more of
Mhm.
I think I can solve things with my words better than I can with my fists.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's better to solve with the words than with fists. And if the words don't really work, then the fist should be used as the last resort. And
Exactly. No,
trust me, I can say you that why did Russia decide to attack is, in my opinion, that Russia didn't have any choice. We've tried diplomacy, we've tried negotiations, we've tried to Minsk one and Minsk two agreement, but the Kiev government didn't observe anything of this. And the OSCE, you know what OSCE is?
no, I do not. I'm sorry.
Mm, European Security Observation Commission or something like
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
and they documented the violations on the Ukrainian sides, and they continuously shelled, bombarded the houses in Donbass, the houses of civilian people. And you see, my friend, and France, Germany, the United Kingdom, and the United States didn't do jack shit, excuse me my French, to pressure, to influence the Kiev government into observing the Minsk II agreement. Those who defend Ukraine will say, "Oh, the Minsk II is just means that Donbass would become the part of Russia eventually." Well, if that's what the people in Donbass want to be part of Russia, why don't let them be a part of Russia? I mean, Kosovo
Yeah.
succeeded without the referendum, and no, please don't say whataboutism, because Kosovo is not whataboutism.
Yeah, it's about real life.
Yeah.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Hmm.
And yeah, like I said before, I'm not saying I would never say there's like a definite good and bad side of any war, really. There's always
Hmm.
two sides of the story, and 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 whenever you live in any place, and you're most of the time only getting one side.
Hmm.
Um, so, uh, but it was really nice talking to you, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I hope you stay safe, man.
Stay safe too. I appreciate a good person I can conversate with and keep it civil without insulting each other and without threatening
Oh,
to
of
kill
course.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man.
Thank you.
That's what human conversation is all about, man.
Yeah, thank you, my
Have-
friend. Bye
you
bye.
too.
Have a good day.
You,
Have a yeah.
you too.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And what about you, my friend?
Doing fine.
Great, great. So, you like Russia?
Um, yes.
Good, 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 good. Where are you from, my friend?
Amerikansky. Yeah, I'm Amerikansky.
American, okay. Listen, what do you think about this whole like current situation between Russia and Ukraine and all that stuff? Do you
Oh,
support
boy.
any side or you support neither side? Just tell me your opinion and
I can give you two words to. Well, this is what I tell most people. I have two words that I like to use to describe it. For both sides. The two words I like to use both to
and
describe it.
is the one if is the first word begins with the letter F?
No.
Okay,
F.
then go ahead.
Koshmar and Kravaveya Banya.
Bloodbath, yes.
Yes, that's the word I describe it the most with.
Hmm. Okay, so as I can understand, you don't support either side.
Not that. I, it's this is the thing about being American.
Mm-hmm.
Being American in this situation, there's always a prejudice against Russia in America.
Yes,
So
that's true.
so there's a bias against Russia,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
but then we never take into consideration uh, the policies and rhetoric we talk about on the Slavic side of things.
Yes.
It's I don't believe we should be getting involved in Slavic wars over in Slavic nations. Why are we treating it like the end of? I mean, I think we're right not to get in. Even though a lot of people want to get involved, I think we're correct in not getting involved. We should just let it run its course, I
And
guess.
by getting involved, you mean like directly, like send troops, like send
Correct.
planes to shoot down Russian aircraft?
Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I don't think American military should do that.
Yeah, I also don't think you should do that because this means fucking World War III,
Or
man.
World War III,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the thing over here, especially on because I mean, Vladimir Putin's really lucky that, in a way, he's lucky that Democrats are in power of the U.S. are in control of the U.S. government, because if Republicans were in control of the U.S. government, we'd probably be doing that regardless, because Republicans are more war hawks than Democrats are.
Mm.
Um,
So, do you think if Trump was in office, like he would be like much tougher on the situation?
if Trump was still in office, um, I tried to make that happen. I voted for him, but didn't work.
Okay.
If Trump was still in office, the situation would have calmed down. The situation would have been calmed down a lot faster. I don't know whether or not he would have chosen to take military action or to do what Joe is doing with the sanctions. I don't know what he would have chosen to do policy wise. I just don't think it would be as big of a deal. I don't think we would be paying this much attention to wars on the other
Mm-hmm.
side of the world.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and so far I'm talking to you, and you didn't say "f you" or this, like, and you didn't show me a gun. You didn't threaten to kill me. You're actually a nice person to conversate to. If you didn't say these words to me, like some people when they see the Russian flag behind me, they "f this, f that," like "f Russia," like "f."
Yeah, that Tabaresh.
So
Um,
I support you. I agree that the United States should never get involved directly. And as of now, I see that not just the United States, but many countries of the European Union, they are sending like weapons shipments and monetary aid.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're sending stingers.
stingers, javelins, and and drones, maybe some switchblade drones.
Yeah, so
It's a
it's
kamikaze drone.
especially the British and the Germans. They have especially those two countries in particular have been especially sending
Uh,
lots of money, lots of weapons
well,
to Ukraine.
Britain and Germany, it's understandable. They are not exactly. They have bad history with Russia. You know,
Yeah,
especially Germany.
yeah. Germany doesn't have a good. Yeah, bad.
Mm,
Yeah, Germany's. Yeah, they don't
mm,
always had a bad relationship with Russia. I mean, just Loka.
yeah.
Um,
Anything else you would like to add or no?
Как вас зовут,
Yuri. My name is Yuri.
Юрий?
Yeah,
Очень приятно.
yeah. Nice to meet you
Меня
too.
Nice to meet you too. Меня зовут Андрей.
Andrei?
Да.
Andrew or Andrei?
Andrew.
Andrew.
But if I'm speaking Russian, I use Andrei.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, Andrew, Andrei, it was nice talking to you.
Yes.
Bye bye. Bye bye, my friend. Have a good one. Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And what about you? How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, good, 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 good. Where are you from?
I'm from India, but you?
India. Okay, I am from Russia.
Oh, we are good friends.
Yes, 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 yes. We are. So, what are you talking about? Like, are you following the news?
I'm just I'm just here to talk about Russia and India. We
Uh,
always are good friends from years, like
yes.
1940 till here.
Yeah.
But thank you so
Okay.
much for that, for helping us. Like I congratulate everybody to have that great friendship like
Mm-hmm.
Russia and India has.
Yeah. Thank you. And
I really want to come to Russia one fine day and meet you guys.
yes, yes. I think you should like. It's a good thing that you are buying our oil and maybe natural
Yeah, yeah,
gas. Yes,
yeah. We
and
have.
our weaponry like fighter jets, tanks, and all that stuff.
That's what we can do because you guys helped us a lot, and that's what we can do to return it.
Yes, yes,
You guys helped us in the 1971 Kargil war thing.
yes. I heard
I
about that. Yeah,
remember that.
it's a
Remember that.
good.
Someone remembers it.
Yeah, good story.
If Indian Muslim not remembers it, but Indian Hinduism
Mm-hmm.
remembers it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yes, I know. I
India
know.
always remembers Russia.
Yes, I. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We remember you, and we value our friendship.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. What do you think? I would like to ask you, like, what do you think about China and Russia's relationship with China?
I think it's just about money.
Mm-hmm.
They know that China gonna betray them one day, but Russia is too smart enough to betray them one day. Like fuck them, like anybody else in the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They are too intelligent. I know they're
Okay.
intelligent in any world because they
Mm-hmm.
UK
Mm-hmm.
US the same way they're gonna kill China the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I want I want to see that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
hello.
How are you, my friend?
I'm fine. I like your flag.
Thank you. I like your flag too.
Which flag?
Russian.
Yes, I have another flag. Look.
Oh, Soviet.
А тебе нравится СССР?
Yes, I was born there actually.
О, да, прекрасно. Я говорит немного России. Моя семья России, но я жить здесь, в Бразилии.
Oh, Бразилия.
Да, но мне не нравится жить здесь. Моя девочка русская.
Mm-hmm. Are you? Do you speak like Portuguese
Yes.
fluently?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. So how's the weather there in Brazil?
Well, it actually depends on the region. I live in the mountains, so it's
Uh,
really cold.
yeah, you live in the mountains. Good. So,
So what? So one question: what do you think about my Russian? Was it okay?
well, it was okay for a person who like hasn't lived in Russian-speaking
Yes.
like country. It was okay. It was good. Yeah.
Oh, спасибо большое.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my family's Russian. We left Russia in the 1930. We
Oh,
were because we are Belaya Army,
the white.
so
Yeah.
then we had to
S-
leave.
So,
So
and you have Soviet flag. That's
yes, yes, but I'm not a communist. It's just for nostalgia, you know.
okay. Okay, I see.
Because much of my family actually stayed. I have many um, cousins there in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
They still live in the region. My family is from Omsk.
Omsk, okay. So I would like to ask you this. That's why I'm here. What do you think about this whole like Russia-Ukraine situation?
Конечно, мне нравится моя страна. Россия.
So yeah, okay. Yeah, it was good.
Да, правда.
Yeah.
До свидания,
До
брат.
свидания, thank you. Hello. Hello.
Where you from?
Russia.
Ukraine, you motherfucker.
Fuck you too.
Ukraine.
You see this?
Ukraine.
This is
Ukraine.
double
Ukraine.
fuck.
I'll kill you.
Okay, where and when? Where and when?
Right now. I get President Zelensky to kill you. You Russian. Stupid Soviet.
Where and when? The time and place.
Back here with a barrel, with a fast whip, it the
Hi.
gas, fuck Russia. I'm from Ukraine, you a little bitch. I pull up with that rocket missile, bitch. I pull up with them AK-47s.
AK-47 is our
West
weapon.
Army. You a little pulley, hey, you a pussy ass bitch, fuck Russia. Drive by at 125. You gon' die, you ain't even 25. Drive by, do 225. I smoke that, I don't play because I gotta stay high. I smoke 200 blunts just to get me through the night. And oh,
Куда это? To this mental asylum. Hola.
Hola.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. So, what are you talking about today?
Today,
Yeah,
resting.
resting. Good. Maybe you have some time to think about. Are you following the news?
More or less.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you think about this whole Russia and Ukraine situation?
Bad.
Agree. Agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I think no one likes wars or something.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So,
Friend. Yeah.
do you think NATO will get involved? No?
If Russia want to invade another countries, yes. I think NATO will become.
Do you support NATO weapons supply to Ukraine?
It's a hard question. They should not do it, but in an opposite situation, like imagine that NATO invade Ukraine, Russia will send weapons to Ukraine to defend them.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So it's like there's two parts of the history.
Yeah.
One invade others. The others, the invaders normally are almost always the on the wrong side. Who takes the invasion?
Okay.
So in this case, I think NATO it's also defending them. But it's not logical also to don't fulfill the agreements in the end of the World War II, when we decide to not join to NATO some countries around Russia, and we are
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
so both parties have fault from this.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yes, you are correct. Yeah, thank you for your perspective. It's a reasonable
Welcome.
one. Yeah, thank you. It's been nice talking to you and all. By the way,
Thank you.
Spain is good weather.
I'm not Spanish, I'm Portuguese, but yes,
Portuguese,
I'm
okay.
here in Spain. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
See you, friend.
See you. Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello, how are
Hi.
you?
I'm fine, thanks. And what about you?
I'm fine.
Good.
You're ready from Russia?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just talked with a guy from Russia right now, just 2 minutes ago.
Okay, so?
Oh, so seems that you are all nice people.
Oh, thank
here,
you.
at least.
Thank you.
How are you doing in the spirit?
I'm
Several-
fine.
Yeah, you still keep talking with people, or some people are rude?
Well, I'm here just talking to people, asking about their opinions, their perspective on the current situation, between, yeah. So, the guy you spoke like 2 minutes ago, did he ask you the same thing?
No, we just spoke about chess and how people are rude to him because he's from Russia.
Oh yeah, I like before you, like maybe 5-10 minutes ago, there were like guys like two from the United States who threatened to kill me. Like,
Oh,
yeah, from the United States, by the way.
yeah. Oh, I know. They're not good people also from there, so doesn't surprise me.
So, you're in Italy, correct?
Yes, that's right.
I would like to ask you a question. So, do you have many Ukrainian refugees in Italy right now?
Quite some. Not. I don't know if many, but there are, for sure.
Do you know like any Russians who live like in Italy, in your town, in your?
Oh, there aren't many here in my town. Also before and now it's just know that there was some small community, but really, really small. At least in my city.
Okay. Which city are you from?
Turin, northern Italy.
Turin. Northern Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like someone from northern Italy, not southern Italy. Yeah. So,
But are you making interviews or what? Just know it.
I'm YouTuber. I'm recording this. If you don't want to be recorded, then just tell me. I will cut it out.
Not a problem.
Okay, not a problem. So, I would like to ask you about your media. So, what does the media in Italy say about the conflict? Because I've asked people, and I actually this first time I'm through to an Italian guy who seems reasonable, who didn't say F this, F that, and
Okay.
Yeah. So please.
So right now the media are just talking about how the Russians are telling that they are on a special mission, but in fact is like an invasion. So like that's what we perceive is that it's an invasion. So we're just the talking between Russia and Ukraine escalated to an invasion. Because we know that there was a difficult situation in Donbass and Crimea.
Yes,
that
you
was
know
very
that. Yeah.
different. Yeah, we know it. But then from just some kind of we try Russia and Ukraine to find a way to solve the situation. Just say that it escalated too quickly, and then Russia decided to we need to take action.
Yes.
That's what we perceive.
So you actually think it's like a war, not a special
Yeah.
operation. So,
Yeah,
but I think there are some legal nuances to that. I mean, a war is when a country declares a war on another, and then there is a total mobilization in the country, and like, so this warfare is limited. That's why I think Russia calls it a special operation. It's not a full-out like war.
Yeah, it's just a different way to call the same thing for me. Because if you go with your army, with your tank to another country, that is a war. If you want to make a special operation, you should refer to the United Nations and then organize a special organization to free a country with all the other people, all the community all together. This is like the same for me as the special operation that the US do in Afghanistan. That's not a special organization, it's a war. If I ask you, come and free me, okay, we are the United Nations, and all together we come and free you from one enemy. Not, okay, we just free you. Okay, something that's not working. As I seen also in Ukraine right now, they made a public election, let's say, to make Donbass, Crimea, a separate republic, and they lost. So if they lost once, why have the majority of people don't want to be free or be separated from Ukraine? So that's what I say. I see it like an invasion, like a war. Because when you involve ammos war, so.
Okay, it's been so. I would like to ask you, like, you've obviously heard about the alleged atrocities committed by the Russian army, but have you heard about like an Ukrainian soldiers took Russian captive soldiers and shoot them in the leg with their hands tied behind their back, and the Ukrainian guy actually stabs a Russian with a hands tied behind his back, and Ukrainian stabs him like right in the eye with a knife. No?
Oh, yes, I heard it from some fake news. Here in Italy, there's are news that are coming just from the fake news sites, not from the main news site or for the fact-checking sites. Just also just coming from the one that always say bullshit. That was also the one that were for Trump when Trump was winning. They say, oh, Hillary has made that. When Trump was losing, the same side say, oh, Trump did that. So they're not coming from sources that they can say, okay, they are true, they're telling the truth. They say, okay, if it comes from that source, it's more likely to be a lie. But I'm not there, so I haven't seen with my eyes, so I don't know. I don't know the truth because we see there is a lot of propaganda in this world. So
yes.
Also coming from Putin that is making the private summit with his generals, or Zelensky that is walking in the street and say we will prevail. That's just propaganda. There are people dying, so just stop it.
And the ghost of Kiev, which has was proven to be a hoax, and the 13 border guards who said like Russian ship go F yourself, but they surrendered later.
Yeah, but from both sides, also from the ship that was hit by a rocket from Ukraine, and then Russia said they didn't hit our ship, but it's sinking, and we have seen it in on video. So
Moskva cruiser.
Yep, that was sinking, and they say on the sites they say no, it's not sinking. There is the footage that it's sinking and it's on fire. So from both sides, I don't like the propaganda newspapers.
Okay, that's a reasonable point of view. But let me ask you this question: do you support NATO weapons shipments to Ukraine?
I don't think it's NATO. weapons is coming from all around the world, also from Japan, from Australia, that are not in NATO. It's
But
just
they're
like
still allied to the United States.
what?
They are allied. Those Australia, Japan, they are allied to the United States. Like
Yes, but it's not NATO.
It's
It's
not
another
NATO, yeah,
totally. It's another kind of treaty between states. So also coming from Finland, that is not NATO. Sweden, that is not NATO. Moldova, that is not. So are all other countries that are supporting one country. It's not just like NATO is the enemy, because it's not an issue in this case. It's just one of the people that are supporting Ukraine. I will not put NATO as an enemy. Also, and will not put, let's say, Belarus as an enemy, because it's supporting Russia. It's not part of NATO. It's not part of Russia. It's another country. Also, if it's yes, it's part of Russia because it's totally fake government over there. But okay.
Okay.
I don't support government. Also in here in Europe or NATO, we got Turkey and Hungary that are still fake, because like they're the same president like for 20 years. How that's possible? With 90% of votes, that's not possible. They are like dictators over there. So it's there are bad people in every country. So
Okay. Well, that's a good, like, reasoned position. Yeah. Thank you for your conversation.
thank you
It's
too.
late here. I need to go to sleep. So, bye bye.
Goodbye.
Night.